card, Matt. Yeah, thank you for that, Facebook. Yeah, this is a trick that a lot of you probably know. As you can see, I'm putting 4 cards over there, and I'm putting 4 cards over here. I'm keeping them separated because they have a habit of mixing and swapping and stuff like that. These 4 cards over here just happen to be the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Clubs, and lastly the Ace of Diamonds. These 4 cards, just to make a bit of a contrast so you can actually see the difference between them, are going to be the Queens. So we've got the Queen of Hearts, we've got the Queen of Clubs, we've got the Queen of Diamonds, and my little lady, the Queen of Spades, which we will leave just there, because right now I want to concentrate on the aces. If I take the ace off the bottom, give it a tap on there, take it off, rub it on my hand, that'll turn into one of the queens. Told you they like swapping. We'll put that on the table. If I take another ace off the bottom, this time it's the Ace of Spades. Now this one, all I've got to do is just give it a quick whip out of the packet, and we'll see that that turns into yet another queen, which we will put on the table. If we take the next ace off the bottom, which is the Ace of Clubs, now watch this one very carefully because this is very quick. I just have to touch it onto the packet and that'll turn into yet another queen. And if you think that one was quick, this one's even quicker. That's turned into the last queen. But we can't leave things like that. If I just give it a little spin and a little push through the hand like that, we'll see that we've now got all 4 aces back over on this side. So if we've got the 4 aces back on this side, that can only mean over there on the table all the time was the 1, 2, 3 and 4 queens. That's the 1, the 2, the 3 and the 4 queens, which puts us right back to where we started, because we started with all the 4 aces on that side and all the 4 queens on that side. And I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Right, I wonder how many I've caught out with that. How many have already turned off? Put your hands up. Oh, sorry, you can't because you're not here, are you? Hey, shut your face, get on with it. I was asked to do this. It's reset by Paul Harris. I was asked to do it by, and I hope I pronounced your name correctly, mate, Vinod Furtado. I hope I pronounced it right. So I decided to do it. The performance was a bit but I haven't done this one in God knows how long. I used 4 aces and the 4 queens. Set the aces up so you got the red ones sandwiching the black ones, or the black ones sandwiching the red ones. You really want the red ones sandwiching the black ones because that is a dead giveaway card. Your other cards, the queens, just have them alternating red, black, or black, red, whichever way you fancy. I started off with them on the top of the packet. You can, if you want to, do a couple of false shuffles at the start, just to make it look fair, and then you go, I'll stick 4 cards down there, and 4 cards down there. But you've already put your 4 aces down, and obviously your 4 queens, because you want to make sure you do your false shuffle to retain the top stock. Start off with your aces. Now 2 ways you can do this, and I'll show you both ways. You do it the way I done it, catching a break as you're doing them. You show the first ace, put that flush to the packet and show it. Pull my hands back out of the light. Pull off the next ace, but catch a thumb break on that one. So you got a break on that one as you show that. Pull the next card off, and that goes underneath the break. And pull the last card off, and that stays under the break. So at the end of it, you got a break underneath just the top card. If you don't want to do that, just do them so they all go flush, and then at the end, while you're picking them up, just push across, pull back and catch a pinky break under the top card. Bring these cards in, put them on the top, put them on so they go on a bit scruffy, gives you the reason then to square up. And as you square up, you're just going to steal that ace underneath. Pull the cards forward so they can see them sticking out the back, and they'll think they are just the 4 aces. queens, sorry. You then show your queens. Peel off the first one, flip it over, catch a thumb break on that. Come across the packet, right up to the edge. As you peel the next one off, flip that over, and you get that under the break. So you've got a break now underneath them 2 queens. Well, in between them 2 queens and them 3 cards on the top. As you come across now, you're going to drop them 2 queens onto the packet. As you peel the next queen, flip that over and show it. And then peel off the last queen, flip that and show that. So in your hand here now, you've got 2 queens and an ace, but you don't tell them. You put them down on the table. They think they're the 4 queens. You're now doing a scan your spread. So you're basically just holding the cards top edge and bottom edge. You're going to pull the bottom card off with your fingers and pull it down. Touch the next card with your middle finger. Pull that out as you pull this packet down. Then you're just going to stick your thumb on the back card as you pull out the double and pull that up. Change your grip so when you turn over, they're just seeing them 3 aces. They're not seeing a queen down the bottom. I don't know if you can get onto that with this light, but there is a queen down there. And make sure that them 2 cards don't split either, because you'll see a queen there. So you pull the bottom card out and down, pull that one out, get your thumb on there, pull that one up, put your fingers down there covering that corner, show your aces, bring it back down, square everything up. You now take the ace off the bottom, which is the ace of hearts, and as you do that and you're showing them it, you need to get a break on that top card. So you just push across, pull back and catch a break. Turn the ace face down, square it up, bring them 2 cards off. Do whatever you want to do before you turn it over to show it's the queen, but don't leave it on show for too long, because you've only got 2 queens here and you're going to be showing 4. You don't want them realising they've seen the queen of hearts twice. So you go, that ace has turned into a queen, and turn it back down. And never name the queens. Never say it was the queen of hearts, because you'll be saying that twice. You then say you're going to take the next ace off the bottom, stick your ring finger, that top corner, your thumb, that bottom corner. You're going to pull the top card over, you're going to pull the bottom card over, so you're stripping out the 2 cards in the middle. You're going to flip that over and put it onto there. So you got about a quarter of that card shown. Make sure they don't split, obviously. You got about a quarter of that card shown. You're going to pinch it and then you're going to turn it over that way. Don't turn it over that way. Turn it over that way. Put this little finger at that edge, because what you're going to do now is push that bottom ace straight across till it hits that little finger. Pull down on that card, pull it down just so you get a break at the back between these 2 bottom cards and them 2 top cards. You're going to whip that card out, flip it over to show it's another queen, flip it back, drop the card you had in your break back onto the top of it, turn these 2 cards over and put them to the bottom, and put that card down. So you're just going to put 2 of the aces down onto the table. You say you're going to do it again, you're going to take the bottom ace again, so just put your thumb on that top card and make sure that that top card stays in your hand as you pull everything else. Turn it over to show it's another ace, and all you're going to do is put that on the top of their square, drop the bottom card and just pick up the queen. Then you're going to do the last one. Now that's a double, don't forget. You can, if you're really good and really confident, just get it and flip it over. But there's a good chance that you're going to end up either doing that or doing that or doing that, and they're going to get a glimpse of it, right? That's why I didn't do it in the performance. So you can do a quick flip if you want, but the best idea is to stick that one straight underneath it, get a pinch, turn it over to show us the 2 queens, square it up, again not letting them see it for too long, put it onto them 2, pick it up. Now you're going to change these back from queens to aces. One thing you can do if you're clever, you can show you got the aces over here. You do a false count, so you take the top card, which is your ace, 1, take it again to the top, 2, down to the bottom 3, and then pull the middle card out 4. So you're just showing 4 cards, and you can give a quick flash to show the aces. Now you need to get that ace back to the top. So 1, take the middle, take the 2 top card, 1 to the bottom, take the bottom card back to the top is 2, take the 2 cards from the bottom back to the top is 3, and you take the top card, them 2 cards out and put them onto the top. So you just brought the ace back to the top. You'll see the handle on that if you watch it back. So you just shown 4 cards, and you did show that they were the aces. You can then pick this back up. Now you want to change them back to the aces, as I say. Do your little magic, whatever. I always finish with a push through to show an ace straight away. And you just do an Elmsley count. But when you finish this Elmsley count, you need a break on the bottom 2 cards. And with it being a small pack, it isn't that easy to do a pinky pull down on 2 cards. So what I suggest is when you do your Elmsley, take your first card off, push your block over as you take that bottom card back with what was the bottom card. You'll understand what I mean. And before you put this down, just kick that top card up a bit, just so you get a little bit of the card sticking down. Not so much that they get to see that it's not an ace, just so it sticks up a bit. And then you can do that. So it even looks like you've just got the 4 aces stepped. Then as you come over, you're just going to use your thumb to push down on them back 2 cards, square up, so you got a break. You got a thumb break underneath them 2 queens. I didn't do it in the performance, I just moved my hand over like that and give you a glimpse of the break. Bad man. Tilt your hand down so that they don't get to see that, or just kick it over into your hand so it's a bit on an if into your hand so it can't be seen. Pick these cards up, and before you turn it over so they can see a red queen, drop them 2 cards on it and move them aces over there. You see what I mean? Because some smart pants might notice that you had the Queen of Diamonds on the top. If you just pick them up and turn them over, they'll see the Queen of Diamonds, and then you're dropping down and turning into the Queen of Hearts. So what you want to do is pick up, drop them on the top, put them down there, and go, I've got the 4 queens. Hold in a biddle grip. Top card, second card, third card. There's your double. Put it onto the top. Pick up your double. Put it on your aces. Count them down. Pick it up. And then you can spread however you want to so the 4 cards are separated. And there you go. A bit long, but I try to cover everything. You know what I'm like. I go into depth in everything. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and get off. I've wasted too much of your time. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you again soon.